giving Ukraine more options with some of our technology is, I think, in everyone's best interest, with the exception of the Russians, but that's okay.
That was just a snippet of the 22-minute phone call that Energy Secretary Rick Perry had last Wednesday with someone he presumed to be the Ukrainian Prime Minister. But little did he know it was not Ukraine's leader on the other end of the line, or for that matter, anyone within the Ukrainian government. Secretary Perry was actually on the phone with two Russian pranksters who duped him into discussing energy policies and even pig manure as a power source. The call was posted to a Russian news site. The Energy Department spokesperson confirmed its authenticity to various members of the media, saying, quote, "These individuals are known for pranking high-level officials and celebrities, not in line with their governments. In this case, the energy security of Ukraine." To Rick Perry's defense, the pranksters have reportedly targeted other well-known names before, including Elton John, the Turkish president, and the NATO Secretary General. But then again, it is Rick Perry, the man who heads the department that oversees our nuclear weapons. Jonathan, I was waving at you because I feel like if anyone has a list of other politicians who have been punked before, it might be you. I mean, I think Sarah Palin got a call from these guys
yes, that's
during
the name
campaign.
that came to mind.
Right.
Sarah Palin is the one that jumped into mind immediately. But the thing I wonder is, how are these people getting punked all the time?
Well, by Russians.
Right, by Russians. Shouldn't the energy secretary's people around, like, really screen the calls to make sure that the secretary is talking to, like, real people?
Yeah.
Bet they will now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I hope. But I bet in 6 months we'll be talking about another cabinet secretary who's getting punked.
But Bill Carson,
Ben Carson,
does it always have to be Russia? Why is Russia always the punchline?
Yeah, well, ask Donald Trump. You know. All I was thinking is, Rick Perry, this happens every now and then to celebrities and even to politicians in the first few months in office. You don't have your system set up very well. Donald Trump doesn't have that excuse, if I could just come back to Trump, right? I mean, Trump's damage is entirely from him, you know?
Right.
He's not being deceived by anyone.
And I bet this played pretty big in Russia, as all of these things do. I mean, I think one of the more disturbing and pretty unfunny aspects of everything we've been talking about is that no one's laughing at the Kremlin.
We, I think, have had a lot of self-inflicted wounds here in the United States. I think we need to get back to basic principles, and I think that we've been able to unite two parties, mostly two parties, around the ideas that the Russians have been a pernicious influence and opposed to our interests all over the world.
Two parties except for the leader of the Republican Party, the sitting president.
Yeah, but the Democratic Party has become more unified on Russia. We just jammed down a huge Russia sanctions bill through the Congress. I don't think anybody saw that coming last year before this happened. This has allowed Russia to show its true colors,
does
and
Trump
Americans
sign it?
know it. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, you heard it here first. Thank you to Jonathan Capehart, Bill Kristol, Michael Allen, and Carol Lee. That does it for this hour. I'm Nicole Wallace. MTP Daily starts right now, and Chuck's back. Hi, Chuck.